It is time for topic 3 review. Okay. Okay, so topic 3 is all about multiplication. So there's 2 different methods that the kids were taught. One was standard algorithm and the other was the box method. The box method comes from 4th grade, and I told them it's like training wheels. At some point they just have to take them off, but if they are not comfortable yet doing the standard algorithm, doing the box method is okay. So here's an example. So if I do 178 times 15, okay, and I wanted to do the box method, since I have 1, 2, 3 numbers here and 2 numbers here, I would make sure that I had 3 columns and 2 rows. So I take the one with 3 numbers and I break down the hundreds, the tens, and the ones. And then I take the second number with the 2 digits and I do the tens, which is that one, and the ones. Okay, when I do the box method, I multiply each number and then I add them all together. So 10 times 100 would be 1,000, because that's 1 times 1 with 3 zeros. 10 times 70 is 700. 10 times 8 is 80. 100 times 5 is 500. 5 times 70 is 7 times 5, which is 35, plus 1 0, so it's 350. 5 times 8 is 40. Then after you have your box filled, you add them together. So 1,000 plus 700 plus 500 plus 350 plus 40 plus 80. Whoop. All these zeros equal 0. 5 plus 4 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. So I'm going to put my 7. Okay, my 1. 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 plus 6, 16. And 1 plus 1 is 2. Okay, so that is the box method. Standard algorithm, and I also taught the kids the turtle head method, where I make sure I mark that I'm multiplying everything times the first number, then everything times the second number. So 178 times 5, 8 times 5 is 40. 7 times 5 is 35, plus 4 is 39. 1 times 5 is 5, plus 3 is 8. And then I'm going to lay an egg. The turtle lays an egg. Then I'm done with this, and I'm done with those 2 numbers. 178 times 1 is 178. Then I add them together. 0, 17. That's 16 and 2. And the 2 answers match. So standard algorithm, old school, and the box method. Now we can do the practice test. First one says, Dr. Peterson works 178 hours each month. How many does she work in a year? So there's 12 months in a year. We would do 178 times 12. For the review, I'm going to stick to the standard algorithm. If kids want to do the box method, they are more than welcome to do that. 8 times 2 is 16, and you carry. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15, carry. 1 times 2 is 2, plus 1 is 3. Lay me an egg. I'm done with that, done with that, done with that. This is 178 times 1. I kind of copied that one a little bit. Okay. All right, this is 6, 13, 10, 11. Okay, 21:36, and my poor little computer timed out because I was explaining things. There we go. So the answer for this problem would be B. And so on your paper, you would mark B. All right, next, if I go down, number 2. A banana has 105 calories. They ate 14 bananas. How many calories does this represent? So we're going to do 105 times 14. That's 20. 0 plus 4 is 0. I'm sorry, 0 times 4 is 0. Plus 2 is 2. 1 times 4 is 4. Lay my egg. And I'm done with that. Done with that. 105 times 1 is 105. Add it all together. 0, 7, 4, 1. 1470. So the answer to this problem is 1470. And I can write it with text. Bing, bing. Okay. 1470. There we go. Now the answer's there. All right, number 3. We have an estimation problem and then calculate the, if we overestimated or underestimated. So this one, it says estimate the total packages. So I told the kids they had 2 different answers. So if they rounded to the nearest 10, which would be 127 would round to 130. And then 48 would round to 50. And you multiplied these 2. Be 15 times 5, which would be 5, what's that? It'd be 65 with 2 zeros. Okay. That's one answer. So if it's 6,500 and you rounded both of these numbers up, that's called an overestimation. If you round down, it would be an underestimate. So if I round to the nearest 100, make this 100 and make this 50 again, and I multiply, that would be 5,000. This one would be an underestimate because we went so far down with the 127 going to 100. Okay, so this one would be an overestimate, and this one would be under estimate. Okay. All right, let's go to number 4. All right, number 4. Is the equation below correct? Explain. So with number 4, what we're doing is we are moving decimals. So we have 5.6 times 10 to the 3rd power. When we are multiplying times a 10, we're getting bigger. When we divide, we get smaller. So if I want to get bigger, my decimal is going to move that way. If I get smaller, it's going to move the other way. So I tell the kids, when we're multiplying, we're going to grab the decimal, grab him, and you're going to move him however many times is right here. So 3 times. I go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that means the 5, 6, if I move it 1, 2, 3, I would land right here. These invisible spaces are going to be zeros. So the answer would be 5,600 or 5,600. Okay, so the answer on here, and I can do a stamp answer, was D, because it was incorrect because it was supposed to have 2 zeros because it was 5,600 because they need to move the decimal more. All right, next. All right, this one, they were supposed to multiply to find how much these mystery novels were costing. They're $24 a piece. And letter A was asking about the mystery novel on Saturday. So Saturday, 157. It said write a equation. So 157 times 24. Okay. So it says Write an equation to model your work. Okay, here we go. 4 times 7 is 28. Put your 8. Carry your 2 to the top because that's our turtle head. I'm going to do a turtle for this one. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 2 is 22. 1 times 4 is 4. Plus 2 is 6. Turtle lays an egg. We're done with this. We're done with that. Done with that. 157 times 2. That's 14. That's 10, 11. That's 2. Plus 1 is 3. And then we add it all together. 8, 6, 7, 3. 3768. Oh, and it's monies. There we go. Letter B was asking about Friday. So on Friday, it was 103 times the same dollar amount. Okay, so 3 times 4 is 12. 0 times 4 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. And this is 4. Lay an egg. And then 103 times 2, because I'm done with this and done with this, would be 206. Add it all together. It's 2, 7, 4, 2. There you go, 2472. And that would be the end of this page. Next page. Burp. All right, so this one, number 6, was asking about this missing digit right here. I said, even if you did not know how to multiply, the digit would not be hard to find. And what the kids did in class is they were putting a 6 right here. But they forgot that we were regrouping right here. So 0 plus 0 is 0. 9 plus 2 is 11. So we are having an invisible 1 being carried right here. So this is actually 7 plus a mystery number equals 12. That would have to be 5. So 5 plus 6 is 11, plus 1 is 12. So 2 and carry your 1, and then the rest of the problem works out. So even if you didn't know how to multiply or you forgot, you just check the math. Okay? Next one. 36 large fish tank, and they have 205 gallons of water. How many gallons would it take? So we're doing 205 times 36 gallon. So 5 times 6 is, and we can do the turtle if you would like. 5 times 6 is 30. Carry. 0 times 6 is 0. Plus 3 is 3. 2 times 6 is 12. Lay me an egg. I'm done with you. I'm done with you. 5 times 3 is 15. 0 times 3 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. 2 times 3 is 6. And then add it all together. 0, 8, 3, 7. 7380. That's how many gallons. Okay. All right, number 8. Okay, so this one is just 1012 times 5. This is just the visual, the model of it. Okay. So we'll do that right here on the page. 1012 times 5. Yep. 2 times 5 is 10. 1 times 5 is 5. Plus 1 is 6. 0, 5. 5060. That was easy. All right, now we're going to move to the top of the page to see the next one. All right, number 9. Multiply. We could do that. Need my next paper. So this one is 289 times 16. Yep. Turtle, turtle, turtle. Okay, 9 times 6 is 54. 54, carry your tens place. 6 times 8 is 48. Plus 5 is 53. 2 times 6 is 12. 12 plus 5 is 17. Lay my egg. Done with you. Done with you. Done with you. 289 times 1 is 289. 4, 12. 7 plus 8 is 15. Plus 1 is 16. And that's 4. 46, 24. Yay. All right. Number 10. I'm going to mark on here on this one. All right. This is 2 zeros. So I need 2 zeros. Excuse me. This one. There we go. This one's 1 0. So 1 0. This is no zeros. So no zeros. 3 zeros. So I do with the 3. That was easy. Easiest question of the test. Number 11. Select all the expressions that are equal to 3 times 10 to the third. So the third power means 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2. No. 1, 2, 3. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3. Yes. Oops. All right. So those are marked. And the last problem on this page. All right, so this one's going to be easy because it's times 11. So 142 times 11. So it's 1 and 1. So 142, 1, 1, multiply. 142 times 1, because you do your turtle head like this, equals 142. Lay an egg. Done with that one. 142 times 1. Add it together. Oops, 1. Sorry. Okay, that was 2. That was 6. That was 5 and 1. 1562. Yay! All right, we are done with the regular assessment part. Now we are going to do the performance. And I believe we had decided just to do the front page because it's a lot of multiplying. All right, and I always tell everybody to always make sure you look and know what all you're working with. So I know I have some item prices. I have some things. This is talking about he's buying stuff for a league, okay? And pay attention to what they're asking for because we have jackets, sweatshirts, t-shirts, and sweatpants, okay? So if they wanted to buy some t-shirts for 254 people, so we're just dealing with t-shirts, that's 14 bucks. So 254 people times $14. That's some cheap t-shirts with a logo on it. All right, and we'll do a turtle. 4 times 4 is 16. Put your 6, carry your tens place. 5 times 4 is 20. Plus 1 is 21. Put your ones place, carry your tens place. 2 times 4 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Turtle lays an egg. We're done with this, done with this, done with this. 254 times 1. It's going to be 254. Make sure you're always lining up your place values. This is 6, 5, 5, 3. 35.56. Not too bad. All right, now it says he wants to order 127 sweatshirts. It says, will the cost be greater or less than $3,000? Use estimation. Explain your reasoning. So we have 127. And then the sweatshirt costs 32 bucks. If I rounded these numbers, because that's what they're wanting, because we are using estimation to decide, this would round to 100. This would round to 30. And if I went from 127 to 100 and 32 to 30, I went down for both numbers. But I got 3,000 because that's 1 times 3 with 3 zeros. $3,000. And since I went down, it's an underestimation. So the cost is going to be greater. So the cost is greater because I underestimated. Oops, estimated. And got 3,000. So if I underestimated and I got the number, I know it's going to be more. Okay, because I still have 27 here and 2 here that I didn't even get to. So the cost is greater because I underestimated. If I overestimated, that would change. Okay? Next, what is the total cost? So now that I estimated, I'm going to find the real thing. So 127 times 32. Turtle, turtle. That's 14. 4, 5, 2. Lay my egg. Done with you. Done with you. 7 times 3 is 21. Carry. 2 times 3 is 6. 7, 8. 1 times 3 is 3. Add it all together. That's 4, 6. That's 10. 4. So that is the real cost. And then I believe this one is about properties. Yes. Okay, so it says, what would cost more, 32 t-shirts or 14 sweatshirts? So t-shirts cost 14. So 32 times 14. And sweatshirts cost $32. So it would be 32 times 14 and 14 times 32. If the numbers are the same, it's going to be equal. And this is called commutative property, and I tell them it's also called CP, commutative property, because I can move around my community, but I did not leave HOMA. Okay? Yay, and that's it. All finished. Awesome. Y'all can do it. I believe in you. So you either do turtle or you can do the trusty old box. Either way, you'll get the same answer. All right? Good luck, boys and girls.